All right, now as we head into the last month of 2025, we're in the jungle here this morning. It is a great time to reflect on some of the best things we've experienced all across Cincinnati this past year and make some fun plans for the new year as well. Cincinnati Magazine's new December issue showcases the best of the city, the picks including Cincinnati Permaculture Institute. I have not heard of the Permaculture Institute, so let's talk about it with Editor-in-Chief John Fox and Andy, the elf, Shavy. I don't know why they call you the elf, but we're going to find out in just a second with the Permaculture Institute. John, let's start with you.
All right.
First of all, how did it make it into your best of the best here?
Well, so every December we do this issue, and it's a little bit of a sort of a year in review where we try to go back to things that we've heard about or written about, and we sort of collect it all together in the December issue. We have 91 different businesses and people that we've highlighted. And we're always just trying to find interesting people and organizations that maybe people either have heard about but don't know a lot about. And we try to collect it into one place in December.
That's cool, and there are many hidden gems all over the Queen City.
Yeah.
So, Andy, they call you the elf. Why is that?
Oh, that's a long story. We'll get into that on another episode sometime. But, you know, it's something to do with a little bit of forest magic and, you know, the earth creatures. And, you know, it's something that came from the 1900s, well before the Lord of the Rings, you know, did their new movies.
Yes. All right. So you are hanging out in nature and making things. Are these things you found in nature and you're making them into useful objects at the house?
So this is intelligent design. So this has cedar in it, which is naturally rot resistant, anti-insectal. So you can put this outside and have it be a nice, this is a miniature, but you can put things like this in your garden and, you know, hide your air conditioner or, you know, create different kinds of natural screening and, you know, new ways that you can create on your own without having to go to the hardware store.
How big do you make these, by the way?
Oh, I make them like 6 foot, 8 foot. I do 8 foot by 4 foot panels, you know, just the classic dimensions, to work with.
That'd be pretty in the backyard.
Yeah.
I would love it. Now, what are some of the other things you brought right here as well?
So we got some of the things that we were working with here are stuff that you can get at the Growing Value Nursery in Price Hill. It's the Cincinnati Permaculture Institute's nursery. So we have edible and medicinal plants, and you can get your food forest going here. This is a native spice bush, and then these are native aronia berries. This is a superfood berry. It's more potent than goji berries or acai berries, just less marketed at this point.
Wow.
These are a cold hardy orange. Did you know you can grow an orange here in Cincinnati? And
Cold hardy.
cold hardy, like it's, you know, I just picked these, you know, a few weeks ago, and you just slice them open like this. And this is my classic way to do it. I just squeeze it into here.
Oh my gosh.
There's a ton of seeds, right?
I see that.
Like, but you see all that juice that comes out of it? And then you take your water and you pour it on there. And to me, it tastes a lot like a flat Mountain Dew, just straight like that. But then from there, you know, here, I want you to.
I'll take a little sip. And this is just almost like a diluted orange juice, really, right?
Yeah. And you can do a lot of different things with that. I've made marmalades with that and different things. And
I like that because I will take half a glass of water and add cranberry juice to that. I like it sort of watered down, and I like that. It's very refreshing. Like if I was going on my run, this would be nice and refreshing after it because it's not too sweet. Right.
It's really good for you.
Yeah.
It's cleansing.
And you can grow that here.
You can grow that here.
I'm all cleansed after 2 drinks. That all sounds good. So for folks who don't know what the Permaculture Institute is, what is that?
So permaculture is a design system based on permanent culture. And so far I've been looking, but there's not a culture that exists without food. So it's a lot of design work. And so we're designing ways and figuring out ways to create food forests and food systems that are working with nature and the way that nature grows. We look at a forest grows on its own, right? But if a human can interact into that system and incorporate plants into that system that are beneficial, that taste good, that are going to be healthy for us and create way more whimsical things on our plates than we would get just going to the grocery store, honestly.
It sounds like a win. All right, John, who else is some of the best in there before we close out?
Well, a lot of restaurants, a lot of retail stores, a lot of nonprofit organizations. I mean, you know, we always say that this issue is like a Jeopardy game. We come up with the answers first. So we come up with the businesses and the people we want to highlight, and then we come up with the categories to fit them. But you'll find out about, you know, not only these kind of places, but a lot of interesting new restaurants, new retail stores, new markets, new people who are doing interesting things.
What I like about this is Small Business Saturday tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is one of the places you can go spend some quality money, and it stays right here.
It stays
our
in the community.
We love that. And CincinnatiMagazine.com, I believe, and it's on all newsstands.
And the print issue is out on Monday. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll get it done for Cyber Monday, just in time. All right. Thank you so much, Andy, the elf. Love having you on here today, and also John Fox,
Thank
of course.
you.
All right, let's go over to Catherine. Catherine, all these plants growing. It feels like
I know.
we should have warmer temperatures. But
Yes, I know. It looks almost tropical there.